So today, as you can clearly see over across the way, we are going to be reviewing a game between good old Mr. KG and Mr. Ghoulie. The original idea for today was behind the new Go lecture, which I should get rid of there. The original idea behind this was we are going to see how Go is already changing thanks to ye old AlphaGo. And be certain it is. But I thought maybe I'm going to rapid fire some of those changes, some of those games, and maybe put up as shorties up on the channel, something like that. Because I wanted to go over this in a little bit. I want to go over this in a little bit more detail. This game, and it'll probably take up the entire hour. But good old Mr. KG versus Ghoulie played recently, and by recently I mean last night. I don't even know if it's on Go right now in time of giving this lecture. I'm not sure if it's been uploaded there yet. But they did absolutely play. And it highlighted the direction I think that Go is kind of creeping towards, given the AlphaGo self games and given the AlphaGo set of games versus good old young Mr. KG. I will warn you, those of you who are rather taken with the basic series and getting stronger at Go via basic principles, you might find this game giving you a bit of a headache. Little bit of one. But we're going to go look over it and maybe get a glimpse of which direction the pros are kind of heading in with lovely Post-AlphaGo lessons. So Ghoulie is black. I lost the game. Sorry, I'm terrible at this. There we go. So Ghoulie is black, and he opens up, not with that move. I misclicked the first move, that's fine. It doesn't matter. KG is playing 3-4 points, as is Ghoulie. Opposing 3-4 points, that's interesting. Alright. That's not new. That's kind of like a little bit older. Alright. Let's see how it continues. Micro Chinese variation. I haven't myself been brave enough to use the micro like this in my own game, because I'm never really certain what to do with like this extension, or like how like this is gonna go with this stone, or I don't know. It always feels like really strange to me, so I haven't like been using it in my own games. But it's always interesting to see in professional games. I do like seeing new openings and things like that. Now you'll notice my presumption there, right? I'm presuming that we're going to do something maybe by approaching it A. I am presuming maybe something approaching it B. I am presuming maybe we approach something at C, because our opponent, black in this case, is making a framework, and we're thinking to ourselves, okay, we don't want this framework going out of control. We want to start dealing with that framework, right? So one of the things that AlphaGo apparently enjoyed doing was, enclosing 2 space. Don't see it very often until recently, because it says it's usually more for influence, and we could kind of still go back and invade and reduce the corner, so it wasn't really encouraged, let's say. But alright, we've got a 2-space extension now from white. White is saying we are going to extend the 2 spaces. Because why not? Took 6 moves to get out of basic. Yeah. I think it took fewer than that, because the micro Chinese on the right side of the board, don't forget, that's not basic either. Right? Basic would be like approaching a corner or enclosing in corner and things like that. We kind of step away from basic slowly but surely as we add in Fuseki, because Fuseki has sort of like a set thing it's kind of trying to do. and we're like more considerations are being added into the game as we develop a Fuseki because we're trying to adhere to the Fuseki and what it's trying to accomplish. But I guess that's arguable, I guess. But yeah, by here we're definitely kind of going a little bit afield, let's say. Black encloses here. I would have thought take away extension from enclosure. That would be the basic thing to do. But new. We're going to take enclosure. Alright, sure. Now we've got enclosure, a little bit far extension, whatever this is. Also, this is technically not the largest side. That is also true, because we've got things to consider with this, right? Because if our opponent... Let's say we play elsewhere. Boop. Our opponent plays here. We usually play this one, not a pincer. So I guess the question that Black also has to ask himself is, does he want to play like a Kobayashi double enclosure dealio thingy here? Like, taking away this this approach is pretty big for Black. Because now this can't grow. This is growing. We could take this away. But then we can still grow on this side, which is a little bit annoying. And this is a bit far away, right? So we can kind of see, can see. Is White a good player? I heard AlphaGo beat him. Yeah, he's the, you know, best humans have to offer. So now what do we do? I'm thinking, again, we like play down here, or I'm thinking maybe we play here and like get some shape. I would not be thinking, let's transition double space high into micro Chinese. Okay. Haven't seen that before. But we're learning new things today. As White is completely fine to do a double space high into a micro Chinese. I'd be worried about having my groups, well, all my stones on one side of the board. I'd be worried that Black can take the opportunity and get the extension off of here to go with the corner Fuseki setting up. That would be my concern. And sure enough, Black's like, okay, thank you. I get to get my enclosure, get to get my extensions. What are you going to do? You can't extend over here too. You might say, yes, you can. That stone is open. That point is open. Whatever. We can play completely over here. But I would say, in terms of moves that White can make, this is one, but it's incredibly dangerous. This would be the most common, just to lightly reduce. I would say we probably don't want to play here because that's way too many stones. So like of all of the moves that we have available to us, we can look at A, we can look at B, but we're probably not going to play A because we can get pincered. Like if you play A, pincer, A can't get a base. That's a problem. And now it makes it easier to approach at C because we've got like stones here now, right? So we're probably looking at B. But this is the era of Post-AlphaGo. We're not going to play B. We're going to play something else. We're going to attach. Mr. KG, he be learning from them AlphaGo games. He is intent on getting stronger, even if it means throwing out what we used to do. Just take all of it into the garbage. All of it into the garbage. AlphaGo would not play M16 here. What's M16? AlphaGo might, I don't know. So Black responds, not leaving cutting points behind. He's, you know, playing strong. Nice, solid moves. Love them. White's like, boop. Pushing from behind. Rumor has it that's a bad thing. We should still like where we are right now. So Black's like, okay, you're not in the corner anymore. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? White's like, boop. It's like, okay, I can Hane now, and this is getting kind of in trouble because like we're pincered here and this has got friends over there. So okay, now what are we gonna do? We're just gonna continue along our merry little way. La 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 la. You can see that we're a little bit of problems here. This is kind of going into the small avalanche with many stones around, which is kind of unusual. Black says, I'm going to take control of your shape and kill you. Like, we can't cut here right now, right? If we cut here right now... Ah! Then bad news bears. So we can't do that. So we're taking control of the shape. Which means White's got to play here to get out of there. Which means Black gets to extend to threaten to capture. Which means White gets to connect. And then we kill off the stones in the corner. So the question now that we have to ask ourselves is, what the heck happened here, and do we like it? Because looking at this variation, I'm still a fan of the shoulder hit reduction. It's hard for me to be like, yeah, this is a good result. Yeah, I like it. This is good. We're a clump. We have no shape yet. This is good. This is good. But this is a large but. Post-AlphaGo is all about Aji and cutting points and being a jerk. So White's first jerky move is to say, I'ma cut you. It's like, alright, we're not dead. White's now got 2 groups that aren't alive yet. This can't possibly be bad for me. These stones aren't alive. These stones aren't alive. At this point, I'd be halting a student and being like, alright, man. I love the attempt, but maybe we need to review what happened here, because something's clearly off. But there's Aji. There's Aji in them hills. So, we kill off that. And now we're going for the outside, or the center stones. Okay. White's going after that. Black is like, I'm gonna kill off your original stones. You have to defend them. But we don't gotta defend anything in Post-AlphaGo. We're just gonna keep trying to profit. So Black kills off the stones. And this right here completely encompasses where we're headed in the Post-AlphaGo play. Because in bots, and not even just AlphaGo, bots in general, on Taigem, Foxy in particular, that I can think of, what we see here, humans screwing up a lot versus programs, is they'll kill something. But what they give up by killing something is usually too much. Maybe you go after that group a little bit too hard. Or you go after the group and you're like, I'm ahead now. And so you play some slow defensive moves to make sure that you're not nice and solid and you've got those stones dead and we're doing good. But those slow moves means, you know, the program plays faster elsewhere and then kind of didn't do so well, right? Because we learn in books like, you know, winning a one game and all that kind of stuff that when you're ahead, just like play nice and strong and solid and like shore up your weak points and you're good. And then the programs are coming along like, yeah, you do that, buddy. I'm going to take another 20 points over here while you're doing that kind of stuff, right? So here we see White saying, "Oh, kill every stone I played in the corner? I don't care. I'm just going to try to play on the outside. Who saw that one coming? Not you." And so that's where we are now. It's like, he killed every stone that KG played in the corner, but he's developing the outside in exchange. Frustrating. So, alright. We've developed. To be fair, the enclosure is now being used kind of effectively because of the outside influence bit. But how is White going or Black going to proceed? Making sure that we're nice and strong. Seeing if we can get a couple more forcing moves here. Which he can't. Because, and yes, happy birthday Ryota-kun, again. But he can't. He doesn't care about this because he's fine. So White's like, I also remember about Audrey. And now we're going to be a giant jackass. We're gonna try to like reduce this that we just gave up. Right? Right? But Black ain't feeling it. He's like, no, man. You can't just ignore me when I cap your stones. You have to respond to me. It's like, okay. I'm responding to you. Do whatever you want. I don't care. It's like, okay. This is a problem. If I do something over here, he's just going to do things over here. So I'm going to attack this. There's Aji here now. It's good. So Black is now saying, we're going to attack this for profit. It can try to run away. We don't even care. We don't care about this running away. We'll just build. And then we'll go back and do something over here. And then Mr. Keiji's going to cry. Stupid teenager. I think he's a teenager still, right? He's like 19 years old, isn't he? I think he was 19 at the beginning of this year. Is he still 19? I don't know when his birthday is. Maybe he's 20, one of the two. But we're of course not going to do that because we love getting rid of the 3-3. He is 19? Okay. So we're going to get rid of the 3-3. Right? Because that's another big point. Programs love hitting that 3-3. That's not the move, is it? No, it's not. So, alright, here we go. We can live back in here. But now we're going to see what Aji's on the outside. Because we love going back and forth and looking for Aji. Now, if I was Black, I'd be getting a little frustrated at this point. It's like, okay, he wanted to live here, and then he killed all of his stones. Then he wanted to invade here, and then he's killing all of his stones. And then he's going into the corner, and then he's letting me kill all of his stones if I really want to. But then he changed his mind about living in the corner, trying to come out. So I respond to there, and he changed his mind, and now he's going to the corner again. Oh, so much back and forth. It's like, alright, we're going to seal him into the corner. He made his decision. He's in the corner now. Alright, live in the corner. Live in the corner. That's all you're going to do now. Here we go. We're living in the corner. Living in the corner. And Black is going to get lovely, oh so primo Sente now. Absolute 100% grade A primo Sente, right? But we don't really want to leave Aji behind, right? Aji. We don't want this coming back to life either. So he says, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and kill off all of these stones. This is going to be my territory. I'm greedier. I would have been like, blam, all of that's my territory. And then he'd live and I'd be crying. But okay, we're being a bit more conservative. Being a little bit more conservative, Ghoulie is. She's like, this is dead. It's dead. It's ours. We're strong now. White has to go away. This is our area. Stupid greedy White. Go away. And then it starts all over again. Right. So now we're going to apparently see if there's any Aji remaining here, because Post-AlphaGo is all about Aji and being a jerk. So, alright. We're poking there, and then using that to leave. Which... brand new weak group! There's a brand new weak group on the board. How can we get away with this? Like, this close to the things. We could, like, attack from here. Or we could attack, like, from here. Or something. Right? I don't know. Ghoulie thought so. He's like, alright, I'm attacking you now. It's like, I don't know what you think you're doing with these weird body ideas you have, but I ain't standing for it. No, sir. It's like, I'm gonna run away with a small knight. It's like, you just can't do that either. Small knights are cut. We can cut them. But the small knight is threatening a growth here, because we can picture this, right? We can picture this. He's trying to grow. Growing is what's going on here. So Ghoulie says, I'm going to strengthen myself in the middle in Sente, and then I'm going to attack you in the middle, you little person. Hane to grow large corner. We love them points. We really love them points. We don't care about cutting points. We just love them points. It's like, shouldn't you protect cutting points? Protecting things? That is so pre-AlphaGo. We're just going to connect now. It's fine. It's good. So alright, we're just going to do this, I guess. Which means that black gets to live here, right? I mean, I guess that's what we get to do. I don't like giant trade games. I hope there's a trade here for White's sake, because we can't give up all of this middle, right? That's kind of crazy. However, it has to be noted, there's a lot of territory for White right now. I mean, the corner, like all of this area right now, is currently mostly blacks? Or whites? Sorry, one of the two. And then the corner, third line territory, across these lines, that's also not blacks. And then we could extend from here and make territory there too. So, alright. That's a thing. So what's White gonna do here? White's gonna Hane. We're saving our stones. Black says no. You will not save your stones. I'm going to cut you. You can't dance around this like a crazy person. I'm going to kill you. White's like, I'm looking for Aji still. It's all about Aji these days, my man. All about them Ajis. Now this is actually scary, because if we're not careful, like we can't Atari this way, otherwise this gets killed off. We have to Atari here, but then that might go into there, into like a cutting through here, but we go here instead. because we ain't afraid of nothing. White goes through, trying to isolate black. Black's being isolated. These stones are coming back to life in the middle. So now we're using forcing moves. See if we can get ourselves some shapes. Get them shapies. Get on the outside because we're still after this. Our stupid opponent is still trying to live. Why not enlarge the left area? How do we enlarge the left area? Like, we can't drop this. We can't drop the middle. That's insanely large, right? So how do you want to enlarge the middle right now? Like, we kind of can't. We're too busy doing other things right now. Unless you mean black. You mean black should just be like, whatever, I don't care. This is too good for white as well, because we're still in trouble. And now there's stones being captured. So we play this way. Getting dem forcing moves. G again. Keeping things dead. Keeping things dead. That thing's dead. These stones are now alive, so this is solid territory for white. Now it's black's turn. Does he go all in trying to kill? No, he does not. He looks for Aji in the large corner first. It's like, is there Aji here? And white's like, why, yes there is. Looky there. There is most certainly Aji there. Now this was a little bit insane, I think, because we could have lived in here, right? But apparently he wanted to go for a little bit more, and now he's kind of getting caught. Because white is not backing down. Instead, we're going to war for all the things. Going to war for all the things. Getting that free Atari in, so we have an I for ourselves. That's good. Getting the Hane in, threatening to capture. That's good. Black is now living here. It's pretty amazing. G. Now we can't push through and get cut here, which is great. And then black defends. Why? Because if we play here, we Atari and then drop down. Then we have an I here and an I here that we can't really do anything with. So this looks like it's alive. So the question is white alive? Because if white's not alive, he's going to lose the game. Well, if we're going to try to go after the middle group, first thing we have to do is go out and save our cutting stone. Because we have to isolate the group in order to go after it. So here we are isolating it. Giving up nothing. Looking for Aji again. Connecting, trying to force white to have to defend this in Gote. But you can see that we're a little getting a little bit iffy here. And this is cut. We are cut here. So we play at the shape point. Try and have it give us some shapes. Now we're in trouble because white is saying it's all or nothing in the center of the board. So now we need shape as black. Got a table. Kill off that group. Some extra Aji. Now here's something that I don't understand. At this point, if I was black, I'd be panicking and playing over here and trying to like get rid of shape and win like stuff, right? I'd be trying to counterattack this thing right now. So here we go. We got the forcing moves first, which is great. But now who's gonna win this one? Shape first. Forcing move, sorry. Now we're getting in trouble. Now we're getting an eye. Making him capture a dead shape. Right. But there's this here still as well. But it's okay, we can do this because we can play there. So it's fine. Wait, what? The heck? I'm sorry, we didn't play there. We played here first. Oh, right. Now that that's taken care of, we can play here, into here, into here. So this is Sente. Okay, I gotcha. Right. Good move. I like it. Then we go back and play here. Righto. Now we play here. Now we save this. Defend shapey pointies. Now we're getting captured if we're not careful. Now we're getting cut off. That sucks, but it's okay because he has to connect. Right, like that. Now, again, for my money, I would be like, we're in a capture race. I'm just going to play here right now. Black plays here. White has F12 for an emergency. What's F12? F12. That is also true. We can Atari there, but it's a live and let live scenario. Like, we can do this, but then we get this one. Right? So by not playing here, we're saying that that someone's gonna die. By white not taking that up right now, he's saying someone's dead. Like, I can kill you still. Oh dear, that's an eye. That's an eye. Oh no. Oh dearie me. That's an eye, and now this is in trouble. Because of that little move right there. But we haven't gotten it yet. It's not secured. We're okay still. Until he secures the move, we're fine. Now we're going all in. Now black has to prove he's alive in the middle of the board. We've got things like this. Maybe we can. Black connects instead. Apparently thinking he's A-okay. When we could have gone and played like here for Sente. And then this, right? This is life. This is forced life. It's not bad. Instead, black connects, saying, I've got me-I for life. White says, okay then, for now. Time to reduce some more. White can kill the left side otherwise. Can he really? It's not this way. How do we kill? It's not this way. Can we really kill left side otherwise? Ah, that one. I gotcha. Or do I have you? Maybe I don't. We can play A10. And then A7. Yes, we can, can't we? Alright, I'll buy that one. Alright, I buy that. So, alright. We're now trying to live on top of the board. We get pushed. Threat to take another stone. That gets falsified. So now there's no way to live here in the middle of the board. So that means that black's dead. Because taking this doesn't matter, does it? Not really, right? So black's dead. And thus has to resign. End of game. Welcome to Nugo. Ko, you say? Really? Is it a ko? We can play here, we can play here, we can play here. Oh, no, sorry, it's not. No. That would be ko, you're right. We'd play here instead. My bad. And then we would play... Yeah, I guess it's ko. Then again... Yeah. Alright. Either way, bad news for someone. That someone's name is Mr. Guli. So it's interesting. It's interesting how styles change. This is a new style of Go apparently that is making its rounds. And I had a couple of more examples of professional Go, professionals trying to like embrace the way of the AlphaGo style. But I liked this one from Mr. KG because he had first-hand experience, and yeah, you just wouldn't have thought that giving up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stones immediately that you played to reduce the framework would yield a good result. But apparently it did. And how taking advantage of Aji is going to be a big yesterday. Was played not like about 22 hours ago or so. So this rather everywhere style seems to be where we're at now. So I hope you enjoyed this game.